Hello and welcome. It's Decision Thursday, October 31st, 2024. I'm Maureen Frank, the Mandala Lady, and happy Halloween to all those who celebrate. Today I'm going to be picking two cards where we help our team of guides and angels and our intuition help us with making a decisions. The cards won't tell us what to do. It will just give insight about the two options you're assigning to the cards to see what insight comes from that. And then from there, you decide. Okay, let's see which deck we're using. This one, this one, this one. All right, we're using the water deck, which is apropos today because it's pouring. It's been pouring rain all day today. It's the Pacific Northwest. It's a given. All right. So I'm calling in our teams of guides and angels to, with the intention of receiving insight and guidance about a decision we want to make, and that we have two options. And it could be that we want to pick both, or we may not pick either, but we want insight about the two options that we come up with. And so think of something that you want. And for me, I'm wanting some insight on continuing with my labyrinth, which technically will be a spiral, as to whether to continue the way I have it planned in my head with the ideas I have in my head is option one, and option two would be see about coming up with something different. Okay, so I'll show the backs of the cards first. Let me split the deck. So which option one? This is option one, and then option two is only option two. Okay, just figuring out which of the two cards. Okay, so this is option one. Option one. So assign it whatever option you want to go to option one. So for me is continue the way I've been going with the spiral labyrinth. And then this is option two, which for me would be figure out something different, determine something different. Okay, you ready? All right. I don't know what I'm assuming you are. You can pause if you need to. So here's the card for option one, enchanting. And notice it's got a spiral in it. The cards don't tell us what to do. They just give us insight into each of the options. The decision comes down to us. So let me look up 68. Enchanting. See things through the eyes of enchantment. So for those of you, so whatever you've assigned to option one, if you choose that option, see it, see, choose it with seeing it through the eyes of enchantment. So if it's a job you're thinking about taking, see it through the eyes of enchantment. What does that mean? What does that mean? I asked my team. Sorry. Um, um, oh, look for the magic, and or even better, create the magic. I like that better. They like it better too. Create the magic. It's yes, the magic is going to happen through you. So if you're waiting for somebody else to do it or outside of you, the magic comes from you. Yes. Okay. So that's option one. Option two is every picture tells a story. Every picture tells a story. And I believe that one says, yeah, what's yours? So if we go with this option, what's your story? So for an example, so for me with option two, it was to look up something different, to look for something different. So what's the story about that? Is am I, is it that I'm having doubts about the way I've already, the ideas I've already come up with? Um, but if I go with this one, am I doing it because I doubt the other one, or I don't feel a connection to the other one, or that I feel like there's something better? So this one is more looking at it from an intuitive, internal, um, heartfelt sense versus ego and logic. So the the ego, if I went with this option, be careful. It's not for me. It's not overthinking. Maybe if I, if don't go with option one, I may go with this one and try to find something different. Is it that the ego is taken over and overthinking, or the brain is taken over and said, "Oh," and then I get involved with doing research, and but it just wants to make sure that if you go with this option, if I go with this option, um, just look at your why as to this option. So why would I look for a different option on what to do with my labyrinth? It might be that I want to use different materials, or um, I had a dream and another idea popped into my head that's even better. Yeah, there's multiple ways this can go. It's just basically checking your why. What's your why? Is it coming from the ego? Is it coming from your heart self, your soul self? And you can tell that usually, if it's more in your head and there's worry and angst around it, then that's more the ego. But if it's coming from a place of excitement, oh yeah, I could do this, I could do that, then yes, then option two is definitely the way to go. But again, it's your call to make. So the way I'm seeing it for me, I think it's almost a no-brainer for me. This one, it feels like stay with the idea I've already come up with. It it feels more enchanting. This one's feels a little more serious and deeper, and that's neither good nor bad. For me, I'm just thinking. Part of me is thinking, I really want to get this done before winter is coming. Okay. It's hard enough going to be working at it in fall with the rain and the mud and whatever. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. And if you're new to doing this or watching these Decision Thursday, I would recommend making. I should have said this at the beginning. Make it something simple, like what to have for dinner or what movie to go see. Um, so that so that would translate to, so if it was a movie and you're trying to figure out which movie, so whatever movie you assign to option one, in this case it would be it have a more magical, there might be some magic related to it. I associate that with while watching a movie, a character will say something and it's as if they're saying it directly to me. It's like it comes right out, and it's given, and some insight is coming to me um, from that line, even though it, obviously it's part of the movie, but intuitively it just hits a chord with me. And with this one, it would be every picture tells a story. What's yours? Is it with the movie? It might be a movie that makes you think. It might make you um, ponder your story. I don't, anyway, that's just an example. If you were curious as to how to use Decision Thursday. Anyway, I'm going way too long on this. Sorry. Thanks for hanging in there if you're still here. Until the next time, take good care. Bye bye.